Well, welcome to Sinbin Stream. We continue our hockey coverage on Sunday with the Buffalo Sabres at Anaheim Ducks. Almost said mighty. That's an old reference. All right, pardon the voice. A little bit of sneezing and coughing. Right before I wanted to try and stream. All right, let's get an audio check. Real quick. First on Twitch. Okay, Twitch is good. And try YouTube. See what we got. All right, YouTube is good as well. Let me get my chat fixed. Oh, I think they're about to do the anthem. Looks like. Yeah, pardon me. It must have been something I ate, and I'm just battling allergies or something. And into the chat early, Chance with Go Stars. Yeah, Stars. Well, we're doing Sabres, Ducks. We'll keep an eye. Stars up 2-1 on the Knights. Yeah, that's fine with me. I'd rather have the Knights lost. Help in the Pacific. Gracie, hello. Good luck here to the Sabres. Back on the bandwagon after yesterday. Again, 80 of the 82 games, I'm with you. Just rooting against them in 2, and Buffalo won 2-0 over the Kings this year. Both games 4-1, so not close. Early results in the poll, 6 votes. We got 3 apiece. Sorry, just trying to mute so you don't hear me clearing my throat so much. All right, Anthem is still going on. We still don't have the goalies yet. I'm on the Buffalo feed. They only came on at the top of the hour, and I didn't get to hear, they didn't mention who the goalies were in that brief pregame that I heard. All right, now we got it real quick. All right, Lion versus Husso, 28-3. 28-3, 2.54, 915 save percentage, 3 shutouts. Lion, 771. Husso, 301 goals against, 898 save percentage, and no shutouts for him. Lion can tie. Yeah, road wins. Yes. Road wins. Yes, for Lion. He can tie or equal. Yeah, all right, we'll get to those scores in a minute because we are about set to start here. So Lion going for the record-tying 11th road win. Dostal is out. Yeah, that's right. Didn't he play yesterday? What's up, Chance? All right, face off. Ducks in orange going left to right. Sabres in white going right to left. Shot and a save immediately by Lion. And the Sabres have it at the red line to the near circle. Drop pass shot, saved. I believe Krebs got the shot. I don't know if they're counting that as on goal. I think Power just dropped it to Krebs, and it's stolen and taken away by the Ducks. Sabres have it. Byram in his front of his own net. Now it's passed to the other defenseman, presumably Power, and sent down the length of the ice, where we will get a whistle for Buffalo icing at 19:16. Yeah, I knew what you meant. That's still incredible. 10 straight road wins for Alex Lyon. We got Okay, no icing. They're doing a center ice draw. Ducks control again in their near board, sent up, tipped in. It's going to go to the right of Lyon, taken behind the net into the near corner. And let's see. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mute this. We need to do that and unmute there for the goal horn. All right. Buffalo at the neutral ice dumps it into the far corner. Into the near corner. Sent up the middle by the Ducks over the red to the far boards. Shot is blocked into the near side. Pass, and Norris brings it up, sends one to the net, saved by Husso. Into the far boards. Oh, wait, wrong team. There we go. Sabres send it behind the net, and a long pass ahead. Oh, tell me, is he back? No, okay. Gudis is still suspended. That's what I thought for the Ducks. Shot by the Ducks. I think it was Seneca. Don't know if that was on. Now Lyon with the freeze at 17:56. Yeah, sorry. Sneezing and coughing right before I wanted to go on. Apologies for the voice. They're saying 3-1 shots now, Anaheim. All right. All right, face off. Carrick wins it, and Samuelson sends it up to neutral ice, but the Ducks send it in from the far boards. And behind the net, centering pass. John Carlson, I think, hit the side of the net or maybe the outside of the post. Another John Carlson shot. That was wide into the far corner. Sent behind the net now. And towards the net again. That one was high into the far boards. Ducks still have it. Now it's tipped away to the near boards. Nice play, I think, by Benson. Sabres dump it in. I forgot to say Minchukov. Shot was wide by Byram, and it went apparently tipped into the netting above the glass. 17:05. Thanks, Chance. Hey, Buck Skull Gang in house. How's it going? Yeah, your Lightning won the other day. Sabres are the biggest wagon. Yeah, at least in the East, right? I'm just hoping for them. It's been too long since they've been out of the playoffs. Or in the playoffs. All right, Ducks could not get the shot on net. Sabres going the other way. Power sends it around. The Ducks send it out again. Picked up again by Byram. He sends a two-line pass to Krebs. And it's behind the net. I believe Power centered it. The Sabres strike first. 16-24, 1-0. They beat, I forgot again. Husso, blocker side high. Looks like it was Tuck on a pass from behind the net. Yeah, Zellweger's slow to react. I think Power. It's going to be Krebs and Power on the assist. Leo Carlson and Zellweger both blew it for the Ducks. Tuck his 29th from Power. I thought, come on, they got to add Krebs. Maybe Leo Carlson touched it, so I don't know. I would anticipate Power gets an assist as well, but maybe not. Blue line blast way wide into the far boards, and Ducks get it to the neutral ice. Chased. Actually, this is going to be icing on Anaheim. 16:04. Yeah, no, they are. Buffalo and Montreal are just fun to watch. I hope so. Oh, okay. Stars need a point to get a playoff spot. Gotcha. Yeah. 7, 8, 7, 6, 5 local. There is a game at 8. Kings and Mammoth, I think. All right. Ducks in the near boards. John Carlson, another shot. I don't think that was on net. Sent up the near boards by I almost said the Bills, by the Sabres, and behind the net. Samuelson sends it. They get it. Up the near boards, deflected. Samuelson keeps it in. A little bit of a slap pass. Now a shot from the near circle. I believe that was a save, credited to Husso. Yeah, TV agrees. NHL.com very slow with the shots again. Killorn in the slot. Now a pass. Trouba down low. Trouba gets it back at the blue line. Killorn a shot. Saved by Lyon. He hangs on at 15:03. Shots are 5-3 Ducks. Oh, Miles, what's up, man? How you doing? You're rearranging the room again? Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, Mammoth. Unfortunately, the Mammoth are playing the Kings, so we're doing Sabres Ducks. We'll keep an eye on that one. I don't know if I'll have any voice left. Not going to do bonus coverage. There's going to be a third period left. 29th goal this season for Tuck. They did add an assist for Krebs, as I predicted. Power and Krebs on the assist. Bit of a misplay by Leo Carlson and Zellweger. Centering pass sent just wide of the crease on the shot. Ducks going the other way. Thanks for being here, Miles. And sent in. Thanks, everybody. Sent into the, let's see. Must have gone into the netting above the glass in the corner. Near corner. Boo, Golden Knights power play. Yeah, 2-1 Stars still. Yeah, first commercial we'll check in. Yeah, that would be pretty sweet instead of maybe Boston. I'd kind of hate it for Detroit, but I'd be okay with Ottawa in over Buffalo, Boston or Detroit, honestly. I like the Blue Jackets getting in instead of the Islanders. That's kind of cool. All right, sent out, but I do love watching Schaefer, their 18-year-old number 1 draft pick star defenseman. Powers sent it up to the neutral ice. Another pass into the O-zone. Tuck drop pass. Picked up by Byram. Taken away Seneca for the Ducks. Killorn sends it up the boards. He gets hit too. And Tuck sends it around behind his own net. Into the near boards for Byram. Byram looking. Cross-ice pass as Buffalo finishes a line change. We're under 14 minutes to go. First period. 1-0 Buffalo. Anaheim behind their own net. John Carlson passed. Gets away in the slot. Near circle for Norris. Tough angle shot, I believe, was blocked. Now it's behind the Duck net and sent up. But knocked behind Anaheim's net again to the near corner. Ostlund tried to get it to, Dahlin. A slapper sent wide from the far side into the near corner. Dahlin, far circle, looking to the near circle. Norris recenters it, and it's deflected into the far corner. Thought they had something there. Samuelson near circle, a shot that's wide and tipped into the netting above the glass. And that brings us to the under 14 media timeout. 1-0 Buffalo. Let's do the goal visualizer on the Tuck goal. So Tuck is 89. He's at the center ice. Krebs takes it to the corner, gets it to Power. Power gets it past Leo Carlsson, and Zellweger did nothing, and Tuck buried it blocker side high past Husso. All right. Islanders 1, Jackets 0 in New York. 10:24 in the second. Bo Horvat's 29th goal. Knights, Barbashev tied it with the power play goal. 2-2 in Dallas with the Stars. 10:47 in the second. That game's available to you on NHL Network. I do not have it. Ryan McDonough's 6 gives the Lightning a 1-0 lead in Calgary over the Flames. 11:09 to play first. Just Kings Mammoth in like probably 50 minutes, 5-0. Earlier, Rangers lost at home. Jets 3-2 in a shootout over New York. Caps lose at home to the Avalanche 3-2 in overtime. Canes beat up on the Penguins 5-1. That second period was what did them in. It was 1-0 after 1 and 4-0, I think, after 2. And the Blackhawks blew it against I believe they had a 2-1 lead. And it was still 2-2 in the third. They blew it in overtime and allowed the Predators to pick up 2 points. 3-2 Nashville over Chicago in overtime. All right, back from commercial. Oh, sorry, Chance. I forgot you were a Bruins fan. All right. Now that they don't have Marchand, I don't really hate the Bruins. All right, frozen puck. Don't think that was a shot. 5-4. Bolts 1-0. Sabres. Oh, yeah, I saw that Greer hit. Only 3? Wow. Yeah, I saw that. That was a nasty hit. He had an in-person hearing for it, which begs the question why Gudis got to phone one in and only got 5. The Department of Player Safety is a joke. So consistently inconsistent. It's like they just spin a wheel to see how many games they get a suspension for. They just don't seem to want to clean up the nastiness. McLeod sends it behind the Buffalo net, back to the game. Up the near boards, and the Ducks have it. Looks like it's taken by McTavish. Shot and a nice glove save by Lyon. It might have been a little high. I don't know if this is going to be a shot. Don't think it will. 12:15 to play in the first. Barbashev, yeah. Yeah, Edmonton, again, adjusting to life without Draisaitl, and it's not going so well yet. They bought into the goon game with the Bolts the other day. I mean, McDavid's doing everything he can, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. All right, it's, let's see, we face off in the near circle. We had a false start. Buffalo has the puck. Saucer pass to neutralize. Knocked down with a glove by the Ducks. Taken by Leo Carlsson. Far circle shot. Big rebound on a save by Lyon. Another shot and a glove save. A rocket from Trouba. At 12 minutes remaining, they say 7-4 shots. I think that's correct. That one might have been wide. We'll see if they adjust. But Leo Carlsson, a nice one, a huge rebound. And Lyon covered, moved nicely from the far side to the near side to save it. Okay, how many replays are we going to get, Buffalo? Jeez Louise. Yeah, we missed the draw. Gosh darn it, these cannot cover games, a lot of these companies. I didn't hit the play button. All right, towards the net, I don't know. Yeah, they're going to say a shot for Buffalo. And it's cycled back around. It's behind the Anaheim net. But the Ducks have it at neutral ice after a long pass. Far circle. Near circle. And now far circle again. And that shot is wide. Kept in. Killorn at the blue line. And to the near boards, that's Leo Carlson. Now the Sabres just get it to neutral ice. Lacombe sends it back into his own zone. Quickly up ahead. Seneca with the puck. Maybe the Sabres are trying to... The Sabres have too many men on the ice. They have 6. Holy crap. It was pretty obvious. I had a chance to count it twice because I didn't believe what I was seeing. This has got to be a penalty. I believe they just called it. They literally had 6 in their own defensive zone. They had 3 rows of 2. I'm like, it was an easy call. Who is serving it, though? That's what I want to know. Okay, it's Quinn. So Ducks power play after the Sabres had 6 in their own zone. It wasn't like they played the puck or it hit them along the boards. They just had 6 in the defensive zone. McLeod to take the draw. It's 1 and sent around by the Ducks. No, actually a clear by Buffalo. Never mind. 3rd in PK, 83.1%. 27th in power play for the Ducks, 16.8. All right, sent. And apparently the Ducks picked up a shot at some point. And near circle, shot, and a goal from the near post. Looks like Kreider at 10:33, just inside, just under the bar on a shot from the near circle, and I guess glove side high. Oh, Lyon just missed it. Kreider, 22nd from Leo Carlson. Oh, and a bad too many men on the ice penalty cost the Sabres early. Chris Kreider on the power play goal. 10:33 to go, first period. Why haven't we done the... Okay, here we go. All right, into... Let's see, Tuck passes back into his own zone. And to the far board, sent around to the near corner. Tuck tried to dig it out. Now to the blue line. Dahlin sends it behind the net. Krebs trying to get there. It's in the far circle. They tried to center it to Thompson in the slot. It deflects away. The Ducks carry to the neutral zone. But Dahlin has it. Sends it out for Buffalo to the right wing and picked up and sent behind their own net for the Ducks. Looks like Trouba with the puck. I assume the Ducks are getting a forward line change. Lacombe heads off as well. Buffalo gets some changes. Thompson to the bench. Seneca knocked off the puck into the far corner. Probably a good play by Byram, I assume. Seneca gets hit by Byram. It's in the far... Okay, McLeod gets it. Sabres get it to neutral ice. Red line. Saucer pass ahead. Oh, just missed. And it's knocked into the far corner. Who is that? Oh, Zucker, of course. Sorry. Far circle. Shot. blocked behind the net. Seneca trying to get it for the Ducks. It's taken into the far corner again. Right in the crease and swept out by the Sabres. Blue line, though. Keeper shot blocked into the far corner. McLeod, a backhanded saucer to the neutral ice, but we've got a whistle. What's going on?
I think Lions getting the penalty. He went by the bench and said somebody from the ice got to go to the box. Sabres could be shorthanded coming up.
Oh, somebody, Killorn knocked down Lyon. Yeah, I think that's what the penalty is. I think Killorn's headed to the box. And we have the under 10 media timeout. I'm just going to guess it's Killorn. We'll see if that's right. For tripping, what's his name? Lyon. Who's so playing pretty good today, though? All right, I think we did the Tuck goal. What the heck? We'll do it again. Tuck just comes off the bench. Yeah, we did do it. Taken behind the net by Krebs, and then a great feed by Power, and they bury it. Just bad. I don't know what Leo Carlson was doing or Zellweger for the Ducks. Kreider on the power play from Leo Carlson. Kreider is 20. He's in at the blue line, near side. Passed it back to him, and yeah, Lyon was trying to cover the top shelf, but just was late getting over there with the glove. Kind of just swung and missed at it. Oh, sorry. I've got to catch up in the chat. Yeah, I don't understand it. Hopefully. Oh, Kucherov? Yeah, I would say so, just based on the teammates the other people have and how well the Lightning are playing. Hello, Saint. 2 shots from Josh Doan, pardon me, and Jacob Trouba. I'll take a look later. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why does NHL.com say Quinn's in the box? Hold on, I'll catch up on the chat later. It's a Duck power play? Lyon holding Killorn, so Quinn served it? He got tripped. Okay. All right, Duck power play. It's just been sent down the length of the ice by Buffalo. 8:15 to go. 8:10 to go now. 1:20 on the Duck power play. Far circle. Now John Carlson to Gauthier. Far circle. Carlson at the point. A blast. Nice glove save by Lyon. 7:54. Vegas. Wait. Anaheim, San Jose, Calgary, Vancouver. When's the game when Vegas lose to Dallas? Lose yesterday. Edmonton lose to Vegas. Oh, well, that's a lot of ifs. Well, as of now, yeah. Eichel on Vegas. Yeah. High sticking. Wow. All right. I think I caught up on the chat, and we're back to the draw. Let me put the ad delay on. All right. Sorry. Blanked on the name. Lacombe. Good Lord. Lacombe to McTavish at the point. Lacombe skates to the point and sends one. Oh, no, it's in. I think it hit 2 posts before it went in. Oh, no. 2-1 Ducks. Boo. Screw the Ducks. What a BS power play, too. Ay, ay, ay. Lyon got screened. Nobody got Killorn out of there. He couldn't see. I don't know if it hit two posts or if it just rattled around after it was in the net. I think it rattled around after it was in the net. Did we do the Kreider goal? I don't remember. It's Lacombe. It says unassisted, his 9th. Just over the glove of Lyon. 2 goals, probably the same spot, too. Buffalo needs to snap out of it. All right, behind the Buffalo net. Anaheim, great camera work. Can't see anything when you cut to the corner cam, and the guy already shot the puck. Sent to the neutral ice. Yeah, Buffalo doesn't do a good job covering their TV, but I can't stand the Ducks announcer, but color announcer. All right, Lacombe drop pass. It's in the far circle, picked up by the Sabres, but turned over at the neutral ice. Pass ahead and a dump in into the far corner. Sent behind the net, off the back of the net now. Excuse me, into the near boards. Finally, Thompson gets it to the neutral ice. He gets tripped, no call. No, we got the call. Well, wonders never cease. We get a Duck tripping call, as we should, but I was not confident they were going to call it. He actually got the puck, so I'm a little surprised when he swept for it, but he did take out the right leg of Thompson, but I wasn't confident they were going to call it. So Washi heads to the box. Buffalo to the 5-on-4 power play. To his credit, Washi did get the puck, but then he took out the right leg of Thompson, so I think that's why the call happened. Hey, Dan, what's up? Catch up in a minute. And the Stars, after 4 minutes, get nothing, and they give up a power play now. Oh, boy. Ref screw parlay. It's been bad. Like, this weekend, the refs have really been noticeably bad. 16th in power play, 20.7% for Buffalo. 20th in PK, it was like 79.8, I think, for Anaheim. All right, they just brought it in over the red line. Now they drop pass. Now carried into the O-zone. Immediately sent out by the Ducks. And now picked up by Dahlin. 6 minutes remaining in the first period. To the far corner. Zucker sent it to the blue line. Zucker gets it back in the far corner. All right, blue line. And at the point, Dahlin. Now the far circle. 105 on the Buffalo power play. Blue line keeper Zucker to Dahlin, and he lets it go out of the zone. Ducks trying to get a line change, and the Sabres were off sides. And immediately, I mean, somebody's on their knees and got just barely tapped into Husso. And then, of course, Granlund is all over him, putting him in almost in a headlock. He got knocked down by Gauthier. Doan didn't mean to get him. Then Granlund's over there trying to pull him off. Hey, tell Gauthier not to knock down Doan on his way to the net. You don't need to grab him by the shoulders. Jeez Louise. This is, I know you're protecting the goalie, but enough's enough. To his credit, Doan didn't seem to be bothered by it. Byram's pass goes out. They're going to have to tag up. Buffalo with 37 seconds on this lackluster power play. Not even a shot on goal yet. I don't think they've had one. And another offsides, just really lazy passing. I think that was McLeod's fault. Hey, what's up, Dan? How you doing? Yeah, I know. It's a joke. Two power play goals for the Ducks. Last one, I don't understand why it wasn't coincidental at best. Looked like a clear trip of the goalie, and there was only just the holding call against the goalie, Lyon. All right, down low, behind the net, Samuelson. Tuck centers it. 10 seconds on the power play. A blast by Byram. Big rebound. Taken behind the net. Ostland passes to Tuck. And it's tipped out by the Ducks out of the box. They pass it to him. Taken into the near circle. Byram knocks him down. It gets away from Gauthier in the far circle. Deflected into the near boards. And maybe, what's the whistle here at 4:22? Well, commercial break. I think it must have tipped into the netting in the netting above the glass. Under 6 media timeout, I would guess. Flames tied it up. Flames took the lead. Oh, yeah, I see you updated it. 2-1 Flames. Olafson's 13th. Morgan Frost's 17th. Quack, quack. Screw the Ducks. Yeah, that was a big win. Who'd they beat? The Islanders? I already forgot. I think it was the Islanders. Exactly. Well, Tampa probably overlooked them. They were pumped after their win in Edmonton, but you can't overlook the Flames just because you got back-to-back nights in the Alberta. Still a long way to go in the game, but I hear you. Golden Knights Stars still tied at 2. Islanders up 1-0 on the Jackets thanks to Bo Horvat's 29th from Lee and Bachvist. They are at the second intermission. All these other games in progress. Kings Mammoth in about probably just under 30 minutes. We're at a commercial break in this one. Maybe at intermission I'll check out the tournaments. Hello, Trivia Man. I'm going to guess is what that is. Huge game for both teams, but even more the Buffalo because of the road streak. Yeah. Yep. And they're still battling for the first overall seed, and Carolina won today, too, as the Penguins folded like a deck of cards or house of cards in the second period at home. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah, I can't stand the Ducks. Haven't for a long time, and really hate them after that Gudis knee-to-knee injury of Matthews. Can't stand their color commentator on TV either. He's been there a while, and he's terrible. He's the worst in the league. And they're probably the worst homers in the NHL for their call. Sent ahead, tipped into the near side. Malenstein couldn't get to it though. Ducks, I think Zellweger sent it around. They're way into the far circle already, towards the net. Somehow Lyon kept it out. It goes into the far board. Sent up by Buffalo. Somebody knocked down Malenstein. I think it was Zellweger at neutral ice. Up ahead, Terry got it to Leo Carlson. Far circle shot. Nice save by Lyon. It's in the far boards, and the Sabres will skate it to the neutral ice. Pass taken up. Near circle shot was wide through the crease into the far corner. Buffalo keeps it in the O-zone, though. Thompson a rocket. That one's saved. Rebound behind the net. And Buffalo, Krebs broke his stick, so he tried to kick it to a teammate. Blast from the point is blocked into the near boards. Buffalo still has the puck. And now the Ducks, nope, they don't get it out. Power, I think, kept it in. And it's sent in now by the Ducks. Power in the near circle. Power looking. Pass to the far side. Who's he with? Probably Byram. To the far circle. Shot! Oh, it's a goal! Those Sabres have tied it. It was a far circle pass to the near circle. I believe it's Doan on the goal. And we are tied up at 2 apiece. Wow. It's Doan from Ostland and Byram. Great pass. He stopped the puck, just got under it enough, and lifted it over the blocker side of Husso. And Doan, with his 23rd, gets Buffalo back even. Beautiful shot just under the crossbar. Again, good puck movement. They gave the assist to Byram and Ostland, but I think Power also, I mean, I know you only get 2 assists, but Power made a good pass. We still have not done the next draw. Face-off finally won by the Ducks, and they send it to neutral ice. Backhander into the O-zone. Let's see. Sabres finally get it to neutral ice. Well, not for long. It's back in their own end. Far circle. Man, I keep forgetting 73. Why do I keep forgetting his name? Metza. Doan, a drop pass. Stanley, a shot. And Husso holds on at 2:15. Now they took a shot away from Buffalo. I think they just got another one. I don't know what NHL.com is doing. They've been so bad lately. Vasilevsky not in goal. Yeah, he played yesterday. Generally don't have guys start back-to-back nights, but not saying it doesn't happen. I was just saying usually. All right, McLeod in the near face-off circle. Buffalo keeps it in. Dahlin pass to the far circle. Shot was wide and not kept in. Dahlin will chase it down. Takes it behind the net. He sends it behind the net to the near corner. Now up the near boards. Tipped ahead by Zucker. McLeod centers it. And another pass. Come on, open net. No. Somebody got blocked. McLeod to the far circle. That one's wide. Somebody lost a stick behind the net. A lot of people scrambling around in the slot. And another shot blocked. Another Duck down. It's a Duck player without his stick. He's heading off either to get a stick or a line change. And now taken away. The Ducks slowly skated up. It's sent ahead by Moore. Now the Sabres send it off the near boards. And it'll be picked up by John Carlson for the Ducks behind his own net. We'll do all the goal visualizers at the intermission. 1:04 to play in the second. Of course, Buffalo has 10 shots. That's it. Dahlin sends one wide. I think he was trying to pass it to the slot. And Leo Carlson sends it to Terry. Far circle. Far circle still for the Ducks. It's Terry. To the blue line. To Leo, John Carlson make it. Leo Carlson in the corner. Under 30 to play. Finally, Byram gets it for the Sabres. And pass gets tipped into the near boards. Tough angle shot or pass goes through to the far boards. Kept in at the blue line. Knocked away. Ducks send it off the penalty box boards. Power has it. Power skates it in. Pass to the far boards. Return pass. Power to the point. Oh, it hit the right post. Just before the first period buzzer sounded. Oh, the Sabres almost grabbed the lead there right before the horn sounded. Somebody hit the right post from the high slot. Wow, what a period. 2-2 after 1. NHL.com saying 14-10 shots, Ducks, but Sabre TV says now it's 14:11. They just updated. All right, we'll do that right now. All righty. Oh, I got to put eye drops in or something. So itchy. All right, let me try to catch up on the chat. Then we'll catch up on the visualizers. Yeah, I think it says more about the struggles of probably the likes of Seattle. Seattle definitely had it. I think Seattle's been struggling. That's my best guess. It's not like the Kings are playing well. I think Nashville's playing well, though. Tampa down 2-1 to the Flames in Calgary after one. Yeah, again, back-to-back nights, so yeah. Hey, Arsh Patel, welcome. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the chat. The Lightning play Vassy versus Edmonton, but not versus Calgary. Yeah, but Calgary, Edmonton's the better team. You're not going to normally play back-to-back nights. It just doesn't normally happen. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but it's just not very likely you're going to have your goalie go out there 2 nights in a row. All right, we're at the end of the first. I've got the countdown clock for when the second period will resume. Night Terror, welcome. I remember you. I hope the Ducks win. We've been doing great this year. Sorry, I can't as a Kings fan. It's not just this year. I've never really liked the Ducks. Again, it was a little odd having Corey Perry on the Kings this year. And after what Gudis got away with, only getting 5 games for a suspension, I just can't root for them. But, main thing, above all else, I'm a Green Bay Packer fan. Kings, yes, I root for. Buffalo, I root for. Montreal, I'm rooting for. But and Edmonton, even though, yeah, I'm a Kings fan. But, yeah. Flames played decent at home, 18-12-4. That is very decent at home. Everything's at intermission, actually. 1-0 Islanders over the Jackets, second intermission. Stars and Knights in Dallas, second intermission. Golden Knights start with 1:46 left on a power play to start the third. Flames 2 over the Lightning 1 in Calgary, and game is 2-2. Kings Mammoth in, probably more than 15 minutes, but less than 20. All right, 2-2 the score, 14-11 the shots for the Ducks. We'll do the goal visualizers in a minute. 15-8 the faceoffs for Buffalo. 2 of 2 on the power play for the Ducks, 0 for 1 Sabres. 6-4 hits, Buffalo. 4-3 block shots, Anaheim. 6-4 giveaways, Buffalo. 4-0 takeaways, Anaheim. Buffalo won, or the Sabres won in Buffalo 5-3 back on January 10th. This is the second of a 2-game season series. All right, we'll go through all the visualizers. Tuck, 89, just off the bench. Krebs in the near boards. Takes it to the near corner, gets it to Power behind the Duck net, pass, and he buries it. Blocker side high to the far post from the far side, near post, I guess. Kreider on the power play. He's right by the penalty box. He waits at the blue line. Taken in by Terry, dropped past to Leo Carlson, tipped, and then sent in just above the glove. Glove side high over Lyon, under the bar. Then Lacombe on the power play, same thing. Glove side high, under the bar. Lacombe near circle to the blue line. He takes it to the point and buries it. And pretty good screen by Killorn. Buffalo not doing great on the defense there. Then the equalizer by Doan. We have not done this one yet. Doan is 91. He's in the near boards, over the red line. Pass to Oslin, and a nice pass. He stopped the pucks and then put it in under the bar. Blocker side high. All right, let's take a look at college basketball while we're at it. All right. Iowa 55, Florida 48, 11:25 to play second half. Now 55-49. Bit of an upset in the making. Arizona 27, Utah State 18, 3:23 in the first. Still to come tonight, UCLA, UConn 8:10, 8:45, Texas Tech, Alabama. Yeah, these are all on cable now, I think. Any new, let's see, Iowa State, Kentucky, Tennessee 79, Virginia 72, 6 seed over 3. St. John's, the 5 seed over the 4 seed Kansas, 67-65. Scoring chances 4-2 Anaheim Ducks, by the way. All right, women's bracket scores right now. Michigan State 42, Oklahoma 37. Just before halftime, 7 seconds in the second quarter. They play quarters, not halves. Washington TCU later, a 6 seed versus 3. Texas all over Oregon, 100-58. Michigan 92, NC State 63. LSU 101, Texas Tech 47. Duke 69, Baylor 46. Maryland lost number 5 at versus number 4 North Carolina, 74-66. Again, North Carolina over Maryland. Minnesota 65, Ole Miss 63. Just again, 1.5 games left, I should say. Hello. Although, yeah, Sabres been doing great. They're a good team. Rough start to the season, but last 10, heck, last 40, maybe even 50, they've been on fire. Before and after, I think, the Olympic break as well. Ducks have been through the raindrops all year. I like to be roasted on barbecue second round. Yeah, it depends on the matchups, I suppose. I'm a diehard Buffalo fan. Happy to see they're doing this here. Yeah, they deserve it. Rest in peace, Jesse Pierce from the Wild. What? Who is that? Just reacting to something on the screen. She died in a house fire today? Oh, that is sad. She was only 37 years old. I did not hear that. Holy cow. Well, that's sorry to make a downer there. Holy cow. BlackRock, nice. Let's go Sabres, exactly. Feel like Lindy Ruff said, have fun the past few seasons. Now it's time to get to work. Yeah. Hello, Captain Hippie. Hello, Robert. Hello, 40, 50, 41. Wait, their last, how many games? ESPN Plus. You need a ESPN Select subscription, or, well, I can't type subscription. Subscription, or an ESPN Unlimited subscription. I used to have ESPN Select. I recently switched back to Unlimited. I had Unlimited for the WNBA playoffs, and then I needed now I needed it because ESPN's been doing like Thursday night and Sunday night games that I've wanted to do, so that's why I switched. So yeah, ESPN Plus, it's I think it's $12.99 for Select. I mean, that's basically hockey and some college sports. I emphasize some. Unlimited, I think, is $29.99. I paid $300 for a year though, so you get 2 months free instead of it being $360. Yeah. ESPN Plus, not on ESPN. ESPN is doing the women's tournament, so they do not have a game tonight. There was a game on NHL Network today. I don't think there were any other network games today. No, I can't. That would violate YouTube's terms of service. So no, I can't. Gosh darn, I can't type. 2-2 end first. I suppose if I could have the bandwidth, I might be able to do a separate stream on Twitch. Maybe I could show the game there, but you know, right now I don't know if I have the CPU capacity to be running 2 streams at once. I think I'd have to do separate software. I don't think I could do it. I'm only using OBS right now, so no. Yeah, no, there is no... I don't know. Yeah, so it's on... If you're in the Buffalo or Anaheim area, these are the stations. KTTV and Victory Plus, I think that is Anaheim's feed. MSG Buffalo is the Buffalo feed. Well, that's sad. I did not heard about Jesse Pierce, an NHL reporter for the Wild, passing away because of a house fire. Third period in Dallas. Yeah. That game is on NHL Network. If you have NHL Network, you get... yeah, well, I can't violate... There's plenty of pirated streams on YouTube, but it's usually just on... it's usually just college sports. It's like the Wild West for college sports. College sports, you can pretty much find anything. Pirated streams on YouTube. It just violates their terms of service. Like if I did it, I would be immediately taken down and banned probably for life. But they seem to let these overseas accounts do whatever they want. Drives me crazy. Because I can't, it's hard to compete with that. But so either ESPN Select, ESPN Unlimited, or local market in Anaheim or Buffalo. It's the only ways I know of to get the game, at least in the United States. Canada probably don't even have access to it. Around the world, no idea. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. We have women's basketball. Hopefully that'll go okay tomorrow because I don't get NHL Network, so I can't do Senators Rangers. All I have is ESPN Unlimited. Tuesday, doubleheader. 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock Ducks Canucks, the only one at 9, so we'll be back with the Ducks. Wednesday, I don't get Bruins Sabres. I'm going to get HBO Max for the playoffs only. And I'm going to pass on Rangers Maple Leafs. That's going to be a pretty dull game, I think, especially without Matthews. Friday, Wings Sabres, missing another Sabres game because it's on NHL Network. So, and I'll get a local blackout for the Blackhawks in the Chicago viewing market. So, wait a minute. Yeah, so no hockey 3 of the next 5 nights. I could do Wednesday, but I'm going to just take the night off. Rest my voice. I'm going to take a quick break. We'll skip the music. I'll be right back. Thanks, everybody. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel recommended to other potential viewers, which will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. If you happen to have Twitch, please give me a follow there. It's just the same live stream you're seeing here, but the advantage is it's much quicker and, as of now, ad-free. Don't forget to vote in the poll. We got 54 votes, 80% for the Sabres, 20% for the Ducks. Yes, they probably have it through the Prime or something. But, yeah. Right. Gotcha. No Cali teams unless Calgary. Yeah, gotcha. Probably because of NHL Network, I guess. I don't know. All right, I'll be right back. Thanks. Yeah, I'm going to have to just quick run and get water, and I'll have to be right back. Yeah, so if you're in the U.S. and you're really just only interested in hockey, ESPN Select is pretty good, but again, you won't get NHL Network games. You won't get games that are on the actual ESPN network, and obviously you don't get TNT. Or, whatever that, and HBO Max games, and you'll get a local blackout. So I don't get the Hawks. And I don't want to pay $20 a month just to watch the Blackhawks either. All right, I'm getting out and back into the game. We are going to continue with the Buffalo broadcast. Camera shots aside. All right, apologies. I took too long. We are underway. From the Honda Center, Buffalo in white going left to right. Ducks in orange, right to left this period. Let me catch up the clock. No shots on goal. Still 14-11 here. No shots in the second, I should say. 19.5 to play in the second. Sent behind the Anaheim net, and the Ducks saucer it to the neutral ice. Taken by, I think it's Samuelson. Pass to Tuck. He carries it in for Buffalo. Thompson got it poke-checked away. Kreider sends it ahead, but Byram will beat out Terry to get to the puck. Pass ahead for Buffalo, tipped, and Lacombe has it in the far circle. Lacombe behind his own net, into the near corner, sends it to the far corner. Pass sent ahead, and picked up by Power behind his own net. 18:40 to play in the second period. Dump in from the blue line. Lacombe sends it to, who is that, Granlund? And now a pass gets tipped to Lacombe, but now tipped into the near circle. Tough angle shot was blocked and into the near corner. Ducks send it up the near boards, and Stanley passes it for the Sabres. They dump it in from the blue line. And kept in at the blue line again. Sent into the near corner. Trouba passes to Lacombe. And it's sent out up the far boards. Not out of the zone. My mistake. Stanley trying to pinch it against the boards. Seneca got it for the Ducks and got it out to center ice. It's down the length of the ice, wide of the net. That it's going to be Anaheim icing at 17:38. Oh, I guess he hit the post, but that was the outside of the post. That was Doan, but I mean that was like almost the goal. He was just inside the bottom of the arc, the bottom of the faceoff circle. Yeah, he did hit the post. So close call for Buffalo early. Still no shots on goal. Faceoff in the far circle. And a trip by Buffalo? No, I guess not. Ducks in the near boards. Send it up ahead. Seneca towards the net. Shot. And a goal. The Ducks take the lead. 3-2. Seneca just out-hustled the Buffalo defense and puts the Ducks back in front by 1. 3-2 at the 17:25 mark left in the second. Just blew by the defense and put it glove side high past Lyon. Just like on top of the crease. Seneca's 21st. Beckett Seneca's 21st from Lacombe, his 40th. 40th assist. Pardon me. Misspoke there. Still waiting on the center ice draw. Well, you knew 3 wasn't going to win this game. This has been a high-scoring game, to say the least. Dumped in by the Ducks and a frozen puck by Lyon at 17:15. All right, let's try to catch up on the chat right now. Let's go, Buffalo Sabres. Let's get hot. Yep. Hello, Robert. Because of Bally Sports? Oh, are you talking about Canada again? Well, Bally got sold, the naming rights. Bally sold to FanDuel, at least in the U.S. Misrendering the what? Yep. Crap, exactly. And Joe. Excuse me. Yep. Believe me. Sorry, Ducks are like in the top 3 for sure. Top 4 of the teams I like the least. Definitely in the West, too. Probably the number 1 team I don't like in the West, for sure. Sent in by the Sabres into the near corner, but Zellweger takes it behind the Duck net. 17 minutes to play in the second. Killorn stops into the near boards. Granlund, what happened? Where'd the puck go? Hold on. What? I don't know. Whistle at 16:54. I did not see what for, though. All right. Well, play is going to be, I mean, it's like it was offsides on the Ducks. I don't know if it was. All right. They win the draw. Red line, they dump it in. Leo Carlson to the near boards. I'm sorry, John Carlson. My bad. Sent in by Buffalo on net, steered aside by Husso. And now the Sabres send it behind their own net, try to send it up the far boards, down the length of the ice. Sent around by the Ducks and sent up the near boards. So we almost made a full circle of the rink. And taken at the neutral ice by the Sabres. Far board. Taken away on a nice play by John Carlson. And it's just sent in front of the Buffalo bench. Sent up the far boards. Pass got knocked away, luckily, by Buffalo. It looked like Anaheim had a good shot opportunity coming up. Near boards. Pass to... Nope, taken away again by Buffalo. Zucker pass, gets it back, sends it to the far circle. Shot wide into the near boards. Kept in at the blue line by Dahlin. Another pass and a shot. That was, I think, blocked into the near board. Samuelson sends it behind the net for Zucker. Puck gets away in the far circle, skated out over the red into the ozone, near circle shot, glove save line. He hangs on at 15-18. Okay, that had to be a shot. Yeah, I'm putting 16. NHL.com is just being slow. Yeah, I knew what you meant. It was just a naming rights deal, sponsorship. It was Bally's, and then it's still FanDuel, but I don't know what they're doing for baseball, though. Baseball's been kind of on, hockey and basketball get through the end of their seasons at least, but all right. Pass out, taken over the line by, I think, Tuck into the near corner. Excuse me. Both teams trying to dig it out. Gauthier for the Ducks. Krebs for the Sabres. It gets to neutral ice, and Dahlin... No, I'm sorry, not Dahlin. Byram has it. Power sends it in. Thompson has the puck. His pass gets knocked into the crowd at 14:35. I'm a chef, a term as in cooking duck. Yeah, I like roast duck, or like Thai food usually has a good roasted duck. I'm trying to think. Like, it's spicy even, I think. Where was I in the chat? Buffalo, wake up. Let's go. Yeah, tell me about it. They got time. If not this period, they'll get them in the third. All right, Dahlin with the puck in his own zone. Skated out. It is to the far corner, but the Ducks send it out again. Dahlin, I believe. Nope. Who is he with? Samuelson. Samuelson to Dahlin behind the net. Now up the far boards in front of the Buffalo bench. Picked up on the play by Moore for the Ducks. Shot from the far circle, though, deflected into the netting above the glass. 13:55 to play. That should be the under 14 media timeout. We have under 14, under 10, and under 6 each and every period, at least in regulation only, I should say. First, second, and third. All right. We shall look that up unless Gracie sees the question and wants to chime in. He was on the Flyers, Canes, Panthers, and Red Wings before he got to Buffalo. Looks like just last year. Where's the draft information, though? He's 33. Crying out loud. Yeah, where's the draft information? I thought they had that. Signed as a free agent with Carolina? Was he undrafted? No, Flyers. Yeah. All right. Well, if he was drafted by the Flyers, it looks like. I don't know why. I thought for sure they had the draft info there. I guess I can just do a search. Wait, why does it say? Yeah, where do they have draft information? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's just like for the whole league. All right. We can, yeah, he's only been on the Sabres. Wait, just this year? Yeah, wait, this is his first year with them? He was a wing through last year? All right. Oh, sorry. I guess I split it out. I didn't mean to. I thought I had it up on the screen. All right. We'll get to that in a minute. Back underway. Sorry, I thought I had it up on the screen. They took a shot away from the Ducks. It's 15-12. All right, once again, Buffalo in their own zone. Byram skates it out. We're under 13.5 to play in the middle period. Now the Ducks have it in their near circle and send it up the boards. And the Ducks sits back in their own zone. They send it up to the neutral ice. Now picked up by Byram. And apparently icing on Anaheim, 3-12. Flames 3-1 over the Lightning. Oof. Wait, you're a Lightning fan. That's right. Yeah. Mike, how are you doing tonight? Thank you. All right, false start on the draw on the far circle. We're still waiting. Granlund against McLeod. No clear winner. The Ducks finally send it up, but blue line keeper by Dahlin, I think. It is sent into the far corner. Zucker trying to dig it away from Granlund. It's behind the net. Zucker passes to Samuelsson in the near boards. Sent to the near corner for Zucker. Now taken away by the Ducks. Saucer pass to the neutral ice. Picked up by Dahlin quickly into the near boards. And McLeod sends it across in their own far circle. Now to the red line. That is Quinn. Quinn into the near corner. Now taken by the Ducks behind their own net. Sent up. Kept in by the blue line. Sabres shot blocked. And another one sent out now to the near corner again for Buffalo. Nearly sent out, I meant. Quinn couldn't keep it. Dahlin did. Krebs gets knocked down by, who is that? Washi. It's sent up by the Ducks. Far circle sent behind the net. Dahlin trying to dig it out. Washi's there. McTavish trying to get it for the Ducks. Now it's sent to Thompson, who gets it to, who is that? Tuck. Now Thompson back in his own zone. Pass to the near boards, but the Ducks have it and send it to neutralize. Taken in, near circle. Drop pass and into the near boards. Sent behind the net for Paling. And behind the net, looks like McLeod picked it up. No, Metza, pardon me. Paling with it, neutralized, sends it in for the Ducks. It's in the near corner. He chases it down. No, it's actually pinned by Samuelsson. They get it. Now it's in the slot. A shot. It's blocked into the far boards. Thompson, a pass for Buffalo. Up the far boards and picked up. Buffalo getting a line change. Ducks have it in their own end and send it up the near boards. Paling trying to get it, but the Sabres get it to Tuck. Now it's into the left wing area for Carrick. He drives to the net, gets knocked down, hits the back of the net, I think. Behind the net. He got up. He's okay. No, Malenstein sends it behind the net. Benson trying to dig it out in the far corner. Malenstein there. Who is that again? Paling. Sent around. Now in the near corner. Zellweger trying to dig it out. Metza and a Duck getting into it. Nice cross check ignored by the refs. They do have a play. Yeah, there is a Duck penalty coming. Near circle to the point, to the near circle, to the slot, and Stanley couldn't hang on to it. There's the whistle. Ducks penalty and a Buffalo power play. Vial heads to the box, and Buffalo to the power play is I think Vial's 28. Yep. Ooh, yeah, let me get a drink. That was a long stretch of action there. Got your Tage Thompson jersey going. Nice. That's awesome. Thanks, Brassmaster. Nice handle. For sure, Dan. He was undrafted. Okay, that's what I thought. I couldn't figure it out. Played for Yale. Interesting. Yeah, no, I gotcha. Yep, thank you. Yeah, I didn't know. I had heard of him, but I don't know. I didn't know much about him. Hey, it's 3-2. Radish got his 19th, so Lightning still have 8:13 to go in the second. Riley Smith, his 12th, gives the Knights a lead with only 1:03 to play. The goal time was 16:22 from Marner and Dorofeyev. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate it. Yeah, 39 seconds to go. Sorry, I'm way behind on the chat. Yes, Radish is 19th. Kucherov has 79 assists. Moser 20. Islanders still up 1-0 on the Jackets with 2:59 to go. That's a big game for the Jackets, too. They could fall out, and Tampa could New York could get back in. The Islanders, that is. All right, we are back from commercial break. Let me double check the shots. We got 15-12 still. And I did not see what the call was, but Sabres are on the power play nonetheless. Sent towards the crease, and I believe that was a save. All right, let me sync the clock. There we go. Who's out there? Dahlin and now Thompson in the far circle. In the far corner, Thompson to Dahlin. A shot saved by Husso, and it's sent out by the Ducks. Ducks getting a line change. And finally, Buffalo takes it to the red line into the O-zone. Pass into the slot. Back to Zucker. Cross-ice pass knocked into the corner, but Thompson has it. Blue line keeper. Glove save. Husso, he hangs on at 8:54. A minute left on the Buffalo power play. All right, for some reason, TV has 15-14. NHL.com has not updated the shots. We'll get the Seneca goal later, I think. I keep forgetting. I don't know. We'll get there in a minute. Far face-off circle. Taken by the Ducks. They'll get it to the blue line, to the red, and dump it in. Chased by Killorn behind the net. Byram picks it up. Near circle. 50 seconds on the Buffalo power play. Carried. Nope. Quinn drop passes it. And now it's carried in. Tuck centers it. Why do I keep forgetting Ostlund? All right, to the point. Byram. There's just certain names and numbers I never remember. McLeod down low. He gets it right back in the near circle. To the point. Shot. Knocked behind the net. McLeod near circle down low. Back to McLeod. Far circle shot. Wide. Rebound. Hit the post. Or the net. Buffalo keeps it in with 4 seconds. Oh, that should have been the equalizer. Wide open net. Blast. Off the post as the power play ends. Oh, my goodness. Buffalo had so many chances. It's in the near corner. And now Zellweger, well, he tried to get it behind the net, but the Sabres have the puck. Byram, cross ice, blue line at the point. Dahlin's shot and a nice glove save by Husso. 7:29. Oh, my goodness, Buffalo. Osland should have buried it. Should be tied. He hit the post. Actually, I think he hit the side of the net. Just wide. And then they posted it again from the near circle. I missed this one by Quinn. Oh, my gosh. Chance said Vegas won 3-2. Yeah, probably. 7:25, another save and held on by Husso. Oh, Buffalo, what are we doing? Should have had the equalizer a couple times over now. Man, they got to bury that one off the rebound. I don't know how they hit the side of the net on a wide open net. Face off. Carrick wins it. Taps it back to Power. Far circle pass. Shot. Knocked into the far corner. Into the near boards and out. Nobody could pin it in. Power has it. Passes across. Probably, I guess he's out there with Dahlin still. All right. Delayed offsides on Buffalo. So Ducks skate it out and dump it in from the red line. Into the near circle. Benson has it. Now he's at the red line. He just got tripped. Another Duck penalty and another power play. He was skating back into his own zone and a dumb penalty, a trip on the Ducks. It was Seneca. Yeah, this might even be a slash on the knee. Really dumb penalty. Nowhere near the puck. I don't know what Seneca was thinking. Benson was skating towards his own goal. That was a really dumb penalty. Yeah, it doesn't say yet what, but it's either tripping or a slash. And Buffalo heads to the power play. 6:46 to go, second period. Oh, shoot, I forgot the Kings game started. Thanks, Chance. 1-1, you say. Okay. Into the near board, sent down the length of the ice, cleared by Anaheim. And picked up. Dahlin up the middle to the center ice. Near boards for Zucker. McLeod tried to send it around. Now they have it in the far boards at the point. Near circle Zucker. 0 for 2 on the power play. 3 shots. Dahlin at the point to, I think that's Krebs. Now down low, I think for McLeod. And taken away by Killorn, but not out. To the near side, Norris centers it. It goes into the far corner off the stick of Sabre. Norris again, near circle, centered it to the slot, and another blocked shot, I think, by Anaheim. 1 minute on the power play. That one's wide into the near boards. Come on, Buffalo. Taken behind the net. Sent. Now it's Zucker again in the corner. To the point. Dahlin. Norris sends one from the near circle. And saved or blocked and sent out to the neutral ice. Buffalo getting some changes. Anaheim dumps it in. 34 seconds left on the Buffalo power play. Skated up the near boards, a drop pass. Picked up. Taken by Quinn. Near boards. That's Tuck to the point for Byram. 19 seconds on the power play. Ostlund leaves it. Centering. Back to the point. Now to the near circle. I think that's Thompson. And Quinn into the near corner. He takes it behind the net. Back to the blue line. 5-on-5. Power play over. Centering pass in the slot. Must have been blocked or whiffed on the shot. It's at neutralized. I don't think Buffalo got a shot on that power play. I think they were at 16 before it started. Now Anaheim to the near circle. A shot just goes wide of the far post. Wow. Towards the net. A backhander goes in. Come on, Buffalo. What are we doing? 0 power play. At least this last one. And now another goal. This one by Terry. And it's 4-2 Ducks in Anaheim. 4:20 to play in the second period. Well past the halfway mark. Lyon got beat glove side, unless it was 5-hole. No, I think it was just higher than his pads on the blocker side. If I said glove, I misspoke. Yeah, it was blocker side. So I think it was Terry, from Washi and Zellweger. Terry's 15th. Wow. All right, come on, Buffalo. Got to beat the Ducks. All right. Dumped in behind the net into the near corner. And Ducks get it out. Leo Carlson's pass tipped away, though. Buffalo sends it up. Under 4 to play, second period. Near circle for Buffalo. They send it behind the net. It was Malenstein. Keeps it in at the blue line. Shot. Big rebound in the slot. Rebound. Blocked again. Kept in. To the near side. Cross-ice pass. And at the blue line. Another shot. Big rebound. Into the near boards for Lacombe. And it's sent out. Tipped at the red line. And Power, I think, got it out again. Buffalo in the near boards. Pass misconnected. Anaheim dumps it in. Actually taken to the far circle. And wide or blocked. Minchukov, I forgot, or Minchukov, I think it is. All right, taken up by Tuck. It's in the far boards. Krebs pass. No, I can't tell who that was. Couldn't see the number. Thompson has it now. I think it was Krebs. Krebs has it in the far circle. Back to the blue line. Now it is Metza. Blue line shot. Blocked up into the air. Taken behind the net. What's he going to do? Thompson to the far boards. 2:22 in the second. Blast by Stanley. Glove save by Husso. And we get the, I guess, probably the under 6 media timeout. 2:18 to play in the second. Still 4-2 Ducks. You know what? I think that orange is too bright. I think I might change that. The other orange is not right, but I think this is too bright. It's almost like a brick. It's not quite brick. It's definitely orange, but I think this one is more right. I think I got the wrong one for the game. Yeah, we'll go with that. I think that looks a little better. May not be exactly right, but I think it's more correct. I think they did used to have a really bright orange. All right, let's first of all catch up on the scores. As reported in the chat, Knights 3, Stars 2. Islanders 1, Jackets 0. That's the only two from, like, recently, I think. Kings and Mammoth 2-2. 4:41 in the first. Byfield and LaFerriere. So it was 1-1 and 2-2. Kraus with 2 for the Mammoth. Flames 3, Lightning 2, almost the end of the first period. Tampa 2 now. Yeah, thanks. Just bought the game on Gotham. Oh, like in Buffalo? I'm calling both games. Utah versus Kings bonus coverage. Yeah. Who was that again? It wasn't. Oh, it's Kevin Harlan, right? Yeah. 2-1 Utah. Byfield. Yep. Need one before. I agree. Wait, 4-2 Flames. Oh, yeah, it is. Thanks. I didn't see that. All right, we are back underway. Yeah, Buffalo desperately needs one here in the final 2 minutes. Sorry, caught up the clock. Near corner. Ducks try to dig it out. Buffalo sends it behind the Anaheim net into the far boards. Zucker knocked away into the far corner. Zucker takes it towards the net, centers it, and he Power missed it. Perfect pass, and I don't know what happened to Power. He is a defenseman. Oh, shot by Gauthier as he took it away from Dahlin, I think. Now the Sabres going the other way. They should have the numbers. 4-on-2, now 4-on-3. Pass to the far circle, saved by Husso, and we have a whistle. It must have gone into the netting above the glass in the corner. Come on, Buffalo. All right, 19-17 now, the shots. Yep, 1-0 Islanders won. Rafters, Hello Creations, Vibration. I think that overturned goal, still 3-2. Oh, wow. Flames get a goal overturned. End of the second period, 3-2. All right. Face off in the far circle and kept in by Buffalo, but it's in the far boards. Now Anaheim takes it out. Pass to the red line. Into the far boards. Nice hit by Buffalo. Sent behind the Buffalo net by the Ducks. Centering pass tipped behind the net. Byram trying to dig it out in the far corner. Getting harassed by... can't tell what number. Picked up by Doan. Doan cross-ice pass, taken to the far circle, pass sent right through the crease into the near boards. Come on, Buffalo. Byram with the puck. 40 seconds to go in the first. I'm sorry, in the second. Dumped in. Byram with a hit. And the Ducks send it behind the net. That was Washy. Up the far boards and down the ice. They say no icing. Dahlin passes up ahead. Thompson knocks it into the zone. Picked up by Leo Carlson. Carries the blue over the red. Pass to the right wing. Far circle. Return to Carlson. Saved by Lyon. He hangs on with 8.6 to play in the... yeah, no worries. 8.6 to play in the second. Yep. ESPN messed up the score. Gotcha. Sabres of Buffalo. Yep. We assure you it is Flames 3, Lightning 2. Reports of other scores are incorrect. Overturned goal. All right, Buffalo gets it out down the length of the ice. This is going to be icing with 2.6. Don't know what they're doing there. You don't want to do that. This is plenty of time for a face-off win and a shot on goal here for the Ducks. Don't understand whoever did that. All right, face off in the near circle. Buffalo strategizing what they're going to do. A little surprised the Ducks didn't pull the goalie with only 2.6 to get an extra attacker. That's it, though. That's the end of the second period. It is now 4-2. What was it, 2-2 after one? And now it's 4-2 Ducks? Blah. All right, first let's do the visualizers. I don't know if we did either. Seneca, 45, at the red line. Now he comes back to center ice, gets the puck, skates into the near circle, and skates around Lyon and deposits the puck in the back of the net. I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know whose man this is. Looks like it's Dahlin's responsibility. Samuelson didn't have him. Dahlin, I don't know, thought he was going to pass to Killorn. I have no idea. Then Terry. Terry is 19. He just came off the bench. Shot was missed. Sent to the far circle. Skates in, and another one right in the crease. And it looked like Byram did nothing. One more time. Terry off the bench. Gets the puck. Nobody near him. Byram missed him. No. Benson missed him. And then, like, Byram, I don't know. Should have had him, I guess. I don't know. Yep. What the duck, Buffalo? Yep, second intermission. We have Sabres 2. They're the road team. Ducks 4. End of second. Let me put it in the other chat as well. I really appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for everybody chatting. Please, if you're enjoying this live stream, be sure to hit the like button if you haven't already. And consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel recommended to other potential viewers, which will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. If you happen to have a Twitch account, please do follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It is just a co-live stream of this YouTube feed you're seeing, but the benefits as of now, it is ad-free, and there is way less of a delay. It is maybe 4 seconds. YouTube is minimum 14 additional, so there's at least an 18-second delay from what I say to what you hear, at least in my own testing. All right, so real quick, 20-18 now are the shots. So let me update that. You know what? I need to shuffle over, get my legs under the desk, both legs. All right, 4-2 Ducks, 20-18 shots on goal, Buffalo. 28-14 faceoffs in favor of Buffalo. 0 for 3 on the power play, Buffalo. That's got to change. 2 for 2, Anaheim. 13-11 hits, Ducks. 12-6 block shots, Ducks. 7-7 giveaways. 8-1 takeaways for the Ducks. Again, Buffalo won the first game at home, 5-3, but January 10th. This is the second and final game between the two clubs of the regular season. All right. Well, we'll update these first. Everything's at intermission. In Calgary, Flames 3, Lightning 2. In Salt Lake City, Utah, Mammoth and Kings 2-2 after 1. Again, Flames after 2. Going through all the scores one more time. In New York, Jets 3, Rangers 2 in a shootout. in Washington, D.C., Avalanche 3, Capitals 2 in overtime. In Pittsburgh, Hurricanes 5, Penguins 1. Predators 3-2 win over the Blackhawks in Chicago in overtime. Again in New York, Blue Jackets get shut out. Islanders 1, Jackets 0. And in Dallas, Vegas 3, Dallas 2. Or Stars 2. All right, let's take a look. Oh, real quick, let's check this. Arizona 53, Utah State 39, 11:39 second half. UConn 28, UCLA 26, 4:22 in the first. And Texas Tech, Alabama still later, about 18 minutes from now. Any recent finals? I don't think so. I think we got all these at some point today. Well, wait, no. Iowa 73, Florida 72. I guess that's an upset. Number 9 over a number 1. All right, good for Iowa. Yeah, their women play in the second round tomorrow. Let's see. We did all this. Let's check the women's scores too. I'll make sure I get back to the chat in a minute. Oklahoma 59, Michigan State 56, 9:29 to play, just under, or 9:18 to go in the fourth quarter, just underway in the fourth. Still Washington TCU coming up. I think we reported all these. Yeah, these aren't, none of those are new. Iowa stuns 1 seed Florida, so I guess it was an upset. Hello, Anna. Welcome. Or I'm sorry, yeah, Annabelle. I'm sorry, Annabelle Menta. Hello. Thanks for being here. Bills Mafia hit me. I'm a native North Carolinian, live in the South, and I'm a lifelong Buffalo fan. Bills and Sabres, I need some championships. Yeah, I hear you. I was really hoping. I hated the fact that Buffalo played Jacksonville. I really didn't. I was trying to root for both those teams. I'm like, oh, this stinks. And I can't stand the Broncos. I really wanted them to beat the Broncos. Maybe this year for the Sabres. We'll see. Yeah, I hear you. Yep. Thanks, but I appreciate that. Yeah, hit the Hulk smash the like. Thank you. Tampa and Sabres pretenders. How losing to these bad teams? Well, Calgary is a bad team. They're not going to make the playoffs. Ducks are likely a playoff team. In their defense, not saying it's a good excuse. I'm just saying it's an uncommon opponent. And the Lightning, where were the Lightning? Didn't they play yesterday? And Buffalo played yesterday. Buffalo went down the highway from LA to Anaheim. But didn't the Lightning play yesterday too? I thought just about everybody did. Maybe I'm wrong. I assumed the Lightning played too. Yeah. They just went from Edmonton to Calgary. So, you catch teams on back-to-back nights, especially on the road. It can be rough. Plus, they were probably pumped for that Oilers game, and, maybe you had a little letdown for Calgary. Now Sabres can't really say the same thing. I mean, they should be pumped to play the Ducks, not so much the Kings. How are the Americans doing? Or Mercs? In which league? I'm not sure I understand. All right, let me take a break, and I'll be back. Let me cue up the music. Here's what's coming up this week. Hoping we don't get pirated streams, but I'm going to do it anyways. We'll do women's basketball. ESPN streams seem to be pirated And unfortunately, I'm not against pirated streams. I'm just against YouTube allowing it on their platform when it's against their terms of service. And I would get immediately banned if I were to dare to do the same thing on their thing. Oh, yeah, I have. If you asked about that, I don't have a Ducks hat. That's why I've got a, Angels or Anaheim Angels or Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim hat up here. I don't have a Ducks hat. I may never get a Ducks hat. Blades of Steel. Yes. Exactly. Oh, AHL, the Sabres AHL team. Oh, well, I can check real quick. Sorry, I was unfamiliar. Well, the Providence Bruins and the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins have clinched. Rochester Americans, they are 61 points. I don't know. A lot of teams make the playoffs in the AHL. They only played 72 games instead of 82 only. But I think most of the, they have play-in rounds, kind of like the conference tournaments in basketball. I don't remember how many teams actually make it, if how many are eliminated. The Wolves are doing good. They're the Hurricanes affiliate. I used to go to Wolves games. I'm a little further away now. I think I'm still closer to the Wolves than I am the Rockford Ice Hogs, who are the Blackhawks affiliate. I think I get both. Rockford had a lot of games on TV. Wolves only have Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday afternoon home games. Yeah. Games remaining 13. Yeah, 26 wins, 24 losses, 5 overtime losses, and 4 shootout losses. The AHL breaks it into 4 columns on the record, where the NHL just does 3. All right, I need to take a break and refill the water. It might need to, so I'll be right back. We'll just leave the scoreboard up here. Don't think any of these are coming out of break yet. Yeah, like and subscribe. It's free. Follow on Twitch. It's free. And thanks for supporting my channel. Be right back. All right, we are back. Let me get this stuff off the screen. Just about set for the third. Excuse me. Pardon me, it wasn't quite off screen. Sorry about that. Anything underway yet? Yes, 18:26 to play in the third in Calgary. Still 3-2. Other two games. Yeah, only 3 games in progress. Just about set to resume here. In the third, at least I thought we were. Oh. Well, all right. Yeah, congrats to the Americans. Beat Hartford 6-3. Rochester, yeah. Yeah, AHL's fun. I don't know. I haven't been to too many games lately, but man, the IHL back in the 90s, oof, that was fun. That's the original league the Chicago Wolves are in. You know, that was an mostly independent league. I can't remember if probably got players from various teams, but that was a great. Oh no, I'm not an Angels fan. I just put it up to represent the Ducks. I'm in the Chicago area. If I followed the baseball, it'd be the Cubs. But I tried to get into baseball because I had Sox games for free until June last year, early June, like the first weekend. So I'm kind of out on baseball. I would only get the Fox games, so I don't know. All right, sorry. Neutral ice. Finally, the Sabres have it. They're in white, going right to left, and the Ducks are in orange, going left to right. The only team I'm all in and die hard on is the Green Bay Packers in the NFL. Kings, I'm supporting them and cheering for them, but I just want a good hockey game above all else. Towards the net and we got a Sabres penalty coming up too. They had a great opportunity just outside the slot. They've already pulled the goalie. Now finally the Sabres touch it up, and now they have to head to the PK, already down by 2. Oh man, it just rain. When it rains, it pours, I guess. What happened? What was the call?
On the hands, when you get in the hands there, and it's going to be called.
Did Byram slash?
2 for 2 so far here tonight.
Yeah, I guess
They've generated with the 2 goals.
not Byram. I think it's no, it is Byram. Okay, my bad.
Ducks are 5-4-1 over the last 10 games.
All right, well, the Ducks head to the 5-on-4 man advantage. Again, I know my graphics are not exactly what you're used to, but this is the player penalized. The strength is Anaheim 5, Buffalo 4. All right, into the far boards. Buffalo finally sends it down the length of the ice. Ducks are 2 for 2 with 3 shots. Oh, boy. Not looking good, Buffalo. Really could use a shorty. Sent around the near boards by Buffalo, so not much going on yet for the Ducks power play as it's cleared. Now taken out from behind their own net. Apparently they did get a shot on goal. Into the near boards. Buffalo has it again, and they clear it. Tipped into the near circle. Malenstein trying to get it behind the Ducks net, and now the Ducks finally have it with 55 left on the Anaheim power play. Pass behind the net. Picked up. Terry passes. Red line. Tipped into the near boards. Gauthier couldn't handle it. And Buffalo sends it out again. 35 seconds on their power play. Under 17 and a half to play. John Carlson passes. Taken over the red line. Terry passes in the middle. John Carlson couldn't keep it in at the blue line. And he has it back at his own blue. Now sends to the far side. Red line. Drop pass by Leo Carlson. Nearly taken away by Carrick for Buffalo. Into the near circle and sent out. That should do it. We're back to 5-on-5, and they took away the shot that Anaheim had. So no shots on goal, I think, 3 minutes into the game. Far circle towards the net, saved by Lyon, and freezes the puck at 16:42. Garbage plate? Wait. Oh, was the home of Kodak Film, and then new sentence and the garbage plate. Gotcha. 80s were off the hook. Hello, Chad. Welcome. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, thanks, Brick. Thanks for being here. I know you're hoops only. Thank you. Or hoops and football and baseball, I guess. Long shot wide. That was Trouba. Now it's behind the net. All right, Ducks got a shot. Sabres finally get it to neutralize. Byram, they peel off, and the Ducks send it up the far boards. It's into the near boards. I don't know what Buffalo's doing tonight. Very strange game. Finally taken by Krebs. Krebs sends it up the middle. Dumped in from the blue line to the far corner. Ducks almost get it out. Thompson keeps it in. It's tipped in front of the net by Dahlin. It's into the near corner. Picked up by Zellweger. Brings it over the red and dumps it in. But quickly, let's see, Power gets it back in the near corner. 15:35 to play. I got to speed up the clock, apparently. There we go. 15 and a half to go. Sabres down by 2 on the road in Anaheim. Dahlin skates it in, a drop pass. Far circle. Shot! They found the net, finally. 4-3. They're pulled back within 1. Looks like it might be Quinn on the goal. And the Sabres are back in it, finally, with some signs of life. Yeah, drop pass, and then a nice shot. Beat Husso, blocker side high. Dahlin with the assist. Nice shot, a nice sniper shot there by Quinn. Dahlin and Benson are your assisters. Quinn's 17th at 4:39. So 15:21 to go. They missed showing the draw. It's in behind the Buffalo net. Lyon plays it to the far corner. Sent out by the Ducks. Or, I'm sorry, sent down by the Sabres. Now behind the Ducks net, but taken away. Ducks over the blue, over the red. Up the middle. Pass to Seneca. Shot. Oh, that was off the post. Lyon missed it with the glove. Quickly the other way, far circle towards the slot. Oh, they missed Stanley right in the slot. Stanley sends it behind the net. Zucker in the far corner. And blue line keeper. And still, nope, now taken away. Seneca has it. And now the Ducks are getting a line change. They send it into their near corner behind the net. Gudis with the, I'm sorry, not Gudis. Trouba with the puck. Gudis is still suspended. Picked up, taken in by Leo Carlson towards the net, falls down. He had Krebs all over him. John Carlson to the far circle. A shot was blocked. Terry gets up. Now it's in the far circle, picked up by the Sabres, going the other way. And a dump in from the red line. It goes to the far corner. Under 14 to play. Let me speed it up again. Yeah, I don't know. My clock was way behind. Breakaway, and what a save by Lyon. Oh, my goodness. Ducks could have retaken the 2-goal lead, and nice save by Lyon. Near circle shot off the bar for Thompson. Or off the post, I think. Left post. Oh, my gosh. End-to-end action now. Defense be gone. Centering pass in the crease. Lyon freezes it. 13-15. We have a 4-3 game. Let us get right. Hold on. I got to update the shots. 22-21 for the Ducks. But Quinn buries his 17th. Here's the visualizer. Quinn is 22. Pass to Dahlin. He hugs the line. Drop pass. And he buries it. Blocker side high past Husso. Quinn 17th from Dahlin and Benson. Oh, Val James is okay. Goal light, yep. 3 or 4. Bookie always wins. Sounds like Buffalo is taking a night off. Well, hopefully they're going to wake up here some more in the third. Yeah, that breakaway was unbelievable. I was trying to catch up the clock. I look up and the Ducks have a breakaway and he stoned him. Trivia, who is the highest scoring player in the AHL team for Buffalo? Gage. Okay. Jody Gage. Okay, yeah, I don't know the name, but thanks. Looks like we're almost back from commercial break. Real quick. Flames 3, Lightning 2, 10-11 in the third. Still 2-2 in Salt Lake City. Yeah, there's the replay. Went forehand and a nice kick save by Lyon to keep it a 1-goal game. 14:39 in the second. Kings and Mammoth still 2-2. All right, back from commercial break. Face-off in the far circle. Apparently the Ducks got another shot. Taken behind the Buffalo net into the near board. Saucer pass to neutral ice. Into the O-zone. Right to the side of the net. Pardon me. Far boards, now near boards, and the Ducks send it in. Into the near corner behind the Buffalo net. Dug out, and the Sabres send it to neutral ice again. This might be icing, and it is at 12:40. All right. Casino Corner. Spin to win. Great prizes at your next Sabres or sabres.com/ whoever the sponsor was. Face off. Killorn knocks it to the side of the net, and it's knocked to the corner by Lyon, and the Sabres send it up. Lacombe takes it behind his own net right up the middle at the red line. Shoots, and it was high. Centering pass missed. Power passes to Dahlin. Dahlin gets it to Zucker. It's sent over his head, though, into the neutral zone. Seneca in the slot. A shot was wide. Luckily, Granlund can't get to it. Sabres up ahead. Zucker one-on-one. Oh, he missed in the slot. He had a trailer. He missed. Or somebody couldn't get the stick down. It was Doan. Oh, man. Power behind his own net. Line changes, presumably. Under 11:45 to play. up the near boards. Krebs, drop pass into the near circle now, or near corner. Taken by the Ducks. Terry passes. Leo Carlson to the far side. That one sent wide. In the slot, another one. The good save by Lyon. And to the neutral ice for Buffalo. Now they take it. And it's sent around the near boards. Thompson with a pass to the far side. Dumped in again from the red line. No. Wait. Oh, played with a high stick. Not a penalty. Just knocked down with a high stick. So, whistle. Lion. Buffalo and the Lion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 6 Ducks. Thanks. Yeah, Mighty Ducks. That's where the name comes from. I mean, I know you probably already knew that. They dropped, it was Mighty Ducks of Anaheim. Then it was Anaheim Mighty Ducks. And at some point, they dropped the Mighty. All right. In the Sabres zone, they send it up the near boards. Stanley has it at the red line. And who is that? Samuelson? Samuelson slowly skates it up to the red line and dumps it in. Far corner. Far boards. Taken into the near circle. Sent up ahead. Another breakaway towards the net. Shot. Another save by Lyon. Luckily, they got the rebound out of there because Lyon was way out of the crease to try and make that save. He bails them out again on 2 breakaways here now in the third. Sabres desperately trying to get the equalizer, but nearly going down by 2 for the second time since they got it back to 4-3 as we approach 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes remaining. And there is the 9:19 freight train. Yeah, usually sometime between 9 and 10 we get freight train horns in this area. 9:59 to play, under 10 media timeout, still 4-3 Ducks. Shots are back to 24-21, so maybe that one wasn't on net. I can't stand the Ducks. I'm sorry. They're my least favorite team in the West. I've never liked the Ducks. I liked Giguère, their goalie. You're talking almost 20 years ago. You're free to root for who you want. You know, Sabres haven't done anything in so long. Kings are my team, but I'm pulling hard for the Sabres. 80 of the other 82 games when they don't play the Kings. So they haven't been there in so long. I want a Canadian team. I'm in the Chicago suburbs, but I want a Canadian team to win. If not the Kings, if not Buffalo. So pulling for Montreal. Sabres all the way. Hello. What are you talking about, Isidore? The worm? Buckle up. No, I'm a Green Bay Packers fan. I mean, in hockey, I'm just rooting for good games above anything else. But the only team I'm truly a fan of is the Green Bay Packers. And I'm in the Chicago area. But my dad was a Bears fan. My mom was from Wisconsin, so I'm a Packer fan. The comedy and stories. Are you talking in the chat? Yeah. All right, back from commercial. Yes, I think so too. Thank you, DSBS. Hoping for a goal. Yes. Oh, or the train whistle. Yes. Whoa, what was going on? Yeah, goal right off. All right, no spoiler alerts. You guys will get a spoiler alert but don't put it in the chat, please, for those that are just paying attention to what I'm doing. All right, the Sabres did tie it. Looks like it was Power. Sorry. I was paying attention to the chat and not the game. Right off a face-off win, right from the slot, and buried it past Husso. So a good win by McLeod. Power got it immediately, slapped it, and I still don't know how it went in. Went in like it was tipped. I think it just rattled around in the net. I think it beat a blocker side high past Husso. Good screen, I think, by Tuck. But we have 4-4. Sabres climb back into it. 25-22. Yeah, I mean, I'm going for the Bills. I was going for the Bills last year, but I'm a Packers fan first and foremost. All right, tipped away in the slot, sent wide by the Sabres. Almost said Bills. Into the near corner, or near boards, taken out. Sent in. Kreider finally got it to the neutral zone. He has it actually in the near boards. Sent to the far circle. Sent to Lyon, or was it tipped into the netting? No, I think Lyon grabbed it. 9:11 to play in the third. Yes, in Bear Country. Yep. I never really hated the Bears other than 1985 and like this year. Oh my gosh, that was so close. Yep. All right. Yeah, so I am behind this. You're going to get spoilers from there, but don't spoil it in the chat for others who are not paying attention to that and maybe just listening along or reading along. Dumped in behind the net, far corner. Sabres send it around to the near boards. It's dumped in from the blue line once again. Blue line keeper, shot, rebound in the slot, and I just spit, pardon me, and it's sent wide. That's happened twice tonight. It hasn't happened in well over a year I've been doing this. Shot by Dahlin, save not secured, and a rebound tucked in from the slot. The Sabres lead 5-4. Holy Toledo with 8:23 to go in the third. Wow. Yeah, Husso could not freeze the puck. They kept it alive. It went to the slot, and somebody banged home the rebound. Believe Malenstein kept it loose, and then a great pass by Dahlin. I still didn't see who slammed it in. It was Benson. Wow, after getting that empty netter, he's back on track. His 9th from Dahlin and Malenstein. We got to do... we got to do all 3 Sabre goals. We'll try to get that. I kind of forgot last commercial break. Was trying to catch up on the chat. Here come. Nobody circles the wagons like Buffalo, right? But that was the Bills, though. All right, sent to the red line, and John Carlson dumps it in for the Ducks. It's in the far board, sent out. Picked up. Is that Zucker? Far board, sent to the far corner. Thompson trying to dig it out. Now it's centered to the Stanley at the blue line. Stanley again. Far circle, a shot. Wide or high into the near board. Actually into the netting or the crowd. 7:42. We already had the under 16 or 10. 14 and 10. Thank you, Sinbin Admin, for the H2O. 26-25, 7:42 to play. Sabres.com/choose-chill. You could win 4 tickets to the Sabres and I guess a Sabres-themed PS5. That thing was pretty sweet looking. Behind the net, Ducks send it up the far boards into the ozone. Now, yeah, Ducks send it in. Oh, just wide of Lyon. He let it go through the crease into the far boards. Didn't miss by a lot. Benson's 9th of the year at 11:37. Dahlin and Malenstein. Yeah, Malenstein did a great job keeping that puck alive on the freeze attempts by, Husso. Trouba with the puck drops it back. 7 minutes to play in the third. Into the near circle. Towards the net. Lyon dives for it. Where's the puck? It's not frozen. It's behind the Buffalo net. Uh-oh, did it go into the crowd without tipping anything? No, they said it was tipped. Buffalo catches a break. I thought for sure that was going to be a delay of game, puck over glass penalty. We do not have the under 6 yet. We're still over it. Yeah, backhander sent in. Could not get the puck frozen. It was at Lyon's skate blade, and Quinn took it and sent it off the boards. Looks like they got away with a trip. I think Lacombe got tripped in the far circle. He didn't seem to complain, but so maybe he lost an edge. Sabres catch a break. That one may have even hit the post before it went to his skate. Wow. Timeout Buffalo. Yeah, I think they need to catch their breath. They may have been out there a while. So if you're new to hockey, each team gets 1 timeout per game. You're free to use it whenever. For the playoffs, I'm wondering if you get one back if you used it in regulation. I can't remember. Whoa, I'm way behind on the chat. Sorry. The Bears. Yeah, screw the Bears. All right, sorry, trying to catch up. No. I've only been to Blackhawks games. I don't think I've seen the Sabres. I'm in the Chicago area. We're back underway. Sent ahead. Buffalo dumped it in. And sent out. Nope, not out. I haven't seen an NHL game in probably 20 years. I saw one Blackhawks game at the United Center. I think Buffalo's offsides at 6:20. 27-25. I've seen a lot of AHL games more recently. Hello, Sasha. Welcome. $15. Yeah, I'm in the Chicago area though. Summer of '87. ESPN Plus, which you need an ESPN Select or ESPN Unlimited subscription to watch. Or you have to be in the Anaheim or Buffalo market and local RSNs. All right, Ducks send it up after the Sabres had dumped it in. We have 6 minutes to play in the third. Into the slot, towards the net, and a rebound. And somehow Lyon kept it out again. Wow. Come on, Sabre defense. I mean, Lyon can't keep bailing you guys out here in the third. Killorn, a drop pass, shot, saved by a nice blast by Trouba. We got pushing and shoving. Power and Seneca have each other wrapped up. And nobody else seems to have gotten involved. Tuck is trying to peel Seneca away from Power. All right, that will be the under 6 media timeout at 5:41. All right, in lieu of catching up on the chat, we're going to do the goal visualizers. Here's Quinn. We may have done Quinn's. So pass to, I think we did do this one. Quinn rips it after the pass, yeah, from the far circle. All right, Power. Don't think we did the Power goal. Off the draw, yeah, we may have done this one. So McLeod wins the draw. Power takes it to the point and rips it in. Blocker side high. I don't think he ever saw it. There was a screen. Oh, we do not have the Zach Benson goal on visualizer yet. Available to everyone at NHL.com. 29-25 26 are the shots. Also, Lightning tie it up. Holmberg's 10th from Gord, 3-3. 44 seconds to go in the third. Kings and Mammoths, 2-2, 5:47 in the second. No, it's not on HBO Max. No. They didn't have a game today, I don't think. Yeah, it is a good game. The Great Bambino, nice handle. Thank you. Go to one in Utah. No. After this, no. I'm not gonna do bonus. My voice was really bad at the start of this one, so I gotta rest it. Channel 9, yeah, Cubs, right, yeah, Cubs. They had like a little bit of everything, like, and I think the Sox were local, maybe on other channels. The Bulls were there for a little bit. They even had the Blackhawks at one time, but yeah. All right, Darlene saucers it to the neutral ice. Picked up by Doan. He sends one. It may have been wide. If it wasn't, it was saved by Husso. 5:22 to play in the third. Ducks in the near circle. And they're trying to dig it out of the boards. Another saucer pass for the Sabres. Off the far boards. Lacombe passes it. Trouba digs it out of the near corner. Pass to Leo Carlson. Pass to... Nope, taken by... Oh, shoot. Who is that? Kreider. No, I can't remember Kreider. Up ahead, Sabres lose it at the neutral ice. Terry loses it in the O-zone. Taken up the near boards. Quinn looking. Leaves it. Shot. Nice save there by Husso off the stick of Zucker. And, yeah, Lightning Flames heading to OT. Into the near corner. Picked up by Metza. Pass to Stanley. Long pass ahead. I don't know if it was tipped. It was not. Icing on Buffalo. 4:12. All right, let me try to get through some more chats. Yeah, I know. 1 goal leads. Yeah. Streamers convention. Oh, you too. Thanks to Great Bambino. Yeah, I do. No, the Blackhawks are named. We'll look that up. I'm confused because I don't know if it's actually a Native American tribe. I mean, the logo makes it look like it, but I don't know if it's military based. I don't know. Into the near circle, a shot by Benson. Nice save by Husso. I'll have to get back to that. We can look that up before I sign off tonight. All right. Taken and sent and into the far boards. Behind the net. And Carrick lost it in the far boards. The Ducks take it to the neutral ice. Pass to the right wing. And taken by Malenstein. Pass to Power. Power's still has it. Now he brings it. Gets it to Benson. Drop pass by Benson to Power. 3:12 to play. Whoops, my clock is a beat ahead here. 3:08. Now it's ahead. 2, 1. 3 minutes to go. Ducks get it to neutral ice. Picked up by Thompson and dumped right back in. Husso plays it to the far circle. Sent off the boards to John Carlson, who moves it ahead to Seneca. Seneca's pass deflected into the far corner. taken out by the Sabres over the red line. Lost the puck. Oh, no, there might be a trip on Buffalo. Who is that? Tuck can't believe it. I don't know if he just thought, well, bad timing, or he thought maybe it was a dive, but he heads to the box. I think he was just mad at himself. So yep, definitely a trip. He got, who was that? Seneca. He was going for the puck. Seneca just happened to be right there at the time. So the Ducks head to the power play with 2:34 to go. Again, see, Ducks 5, Buffalo 4. Tuck is the penalized player. That's his time counting down. So Duck power play, not a Sabre power play. This is the only graphics I could find. Maybe I'll try to get ones that are different or tinker around with these. All right, it is Granlund versus Carrick in the far circle. Granlund wins the draw. They keep it in at the blue line. Down low, behind the net. I think, not. Oh, it was cleared. Nice. Clear down the boards by, empty net as well. They've pulled, so it's a 6-on-4 with an empty net. Interesting choice here. Ducks to the near boards. I mean, Buffalo's free to take a shot at it. They don't have to worry about icing now. Sent to the net. Oh, no. Is it in? They have not pointed. The goal light is not on. I guess Lions somehow kept it out. Let's listen in. Probably a review here. I don't think they can overrule this. Lion got the glove down. No, there's no way they can overrule it. They'll look at this, but I could not see them. Oh, and the Ducks also take their timeout. So both teams have used their timeout. I haven't seen that too often, if at all. All right, one more look. I mean, you can't. He's blocked the view of the camera. You can never see the puck. If anything, at best, it's on edge and it never crosses the red line completely. My best guess. I don't see them overturning this. Yep. Okay. No goal, and play is about to continue. I'll catch up on the chat probably post game. Sorry for getting behind on it. Doing the best. All right, Granlund against McLeod in the near face-off circle, and the Ducks keep it in. John Carlson at the point, off the stick of Leo Carlson. Sent up the boards. John Carlson keeps it in. Leo with the puck. Down low. Pass. Granlund shot, and they tie it. Damn it. 5-5. Oh. With 1:44 to go. Oh. Fiddlesticks. 5-5. Oh, man. Glove side high again. Actually, I don't think it was high. It was just glove side. Granlund is 14th from Kreider and Carlson. We're 5-5. What a game either way, though, with 1:44 to go. Come on. Oops. Beat them in regulation. I don't want the Ducks getting points. 1:40 to play. Dumped in by Buffalo. Back in net, of course, Husso. Sent up the far boards. Blue line keeper into the near boards. Krebs back to the blue line. A blast by Darlene must have been high or wide or both. Centered. No, taken away by Anaheim and sent to the neutral ice. 1:10 to play. Granlund, 14th of the year on the power play from Kreider and Leo Carlson. Pass to Byram. Pass up the near boards. And Kreider sends it across. Under 50 now. Behind the Buffalo net. Byram sends it to the near boards. Skated out. Up the boards by Tuck. Sent the other way by the Ducks. Pass to Norris. Now tipped in by Buffalo. 30 seconds to play. Terry dumps it in. Heads off for a line change. There's only 20 seconds to go, though. And neutral zone. John Carlson with 12 seconds. I guess they're just going to wait in their defensive zone. All right. Taken to the red line with 3 seconds. I think, Anaheim's just playing for overtime. All right. We've ended regulation 5-5. We're headed to overtime. Shots are 32-29. End of third. If you're new to hockey, 5-minute sudden death overtime. It is 3v3, 3-on-3 skaters, and then plus the goalies. If there's no goals, then we head to a shootout. Best of 3. If there's no goal, if we're still tied, I should say, after 3 shots, it's like extra innings in baseball. Each team gets a shot and an answer. What a game. Nice Sunday night game. We don't normally get an awesome game on Sunday night, I think. All right. I hope you're enjoying this live stream. If so, please be sure to hit the like button if you haven't already. Consider hitting the subscribe button. It's free to the channel. Doing one or both helps to get the channel recommended to other potential viewers, which will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. If you have a Twitch account, it's just the same live stream there. Please give me a follow there. Advantage is that it is faster and currently ad-free. All right, sorry, I'm going to have to rifle through these chats. Buffalo. Yep. In the voice of Rob Van Dam, RVD, Mr. OT. There we go. Let's get that out of the way. Dan has to remind me. Oh, no, the Kings are losing. No. Second intermission. Schmaltz gives the Mammoth the lead. Dang it. Yeah, hopefully a Zucker goal. We'll take whatever Buffalo goal we can get. Oh, dang it. Come on, Kings. Jeez Louise. They desperately need a win. Darlene, Tuck, McLeod for the Sabres. Looks like it's Granlund, Kreider, and Lacombe for the Ducks. Granlund against McLeod, and we're still waiting on the damn draw. Sabres in white, left to right. Ducks in orange, right to left. Ducks win the draw. Man. 4:50 to play in the OT. Behind their own net, up the middle. Don't spoil it in case people aren't paying attention to the NHL.com page. In the chat, please, if you would. All right, taken in the corner. Buffalo has the puck. That would be Tuck. Tuck. Drop pass to Darlene. Over the red line. Into the O-zone. Blue line. Far circle. Towards the net. Centered. Oh, my gosh. Darlene just driven into the goalpost. No call. Play continues. Kreider to the far circle. Nice save by Lyon. Lacombe gets the rebound. How is that not a penalty? We do have a whistle. What's going? Yeah, the net is off. Yeah, because the Ducks slammed a player into it. Come on. How is that not a penalty? And yeah, you had allow the Ducks to possess the puck, though. That should be a penalty. You can't just check a guy into the... I thought. I guess you can. I don't know. I don't understand the refs anymore. Not that I ever did. All right, face-off far circle. Ducks win the draw. Keep it in. No, now they take it out to the neutral ice. That would be Terry with the puck. Drop pass. Up the middle. Near circle. Leo Carlson between two defenders. Don't know if that was a shot on goal. Quickly ahead, Buffalo. Neutral ice. They have numbers. Pass. Tipped. And into the near corner. They just too long on the pass. And not kept in. Going the other way. Breakaway for the Ducks. Towards the net. Backhander scored. What was that, Buffalo? 3:31 to go, and the Ducks win 6-5. Gosh, frickin' darn it. What was that? That was terrible. 33-29. That's your final. 6-5. Don't think there's any hope for offsides or anything like that. Thompson just coughed up the puck. Terry stole it, took it towards the net, went backhander, blocker side high under the crossbar. Terry's 16th is the game winner. Oh, that hit the post and went in too. What a game. Well, Buffalo picks up a point, but bad news, the Ducks get two. Bad news for like Edmonton, I guess. Oh, man. Come on, Kings. But they got a long way to go. All right. 28% of the 149 votes, thank you, were right. 28% of the 149 were correct that the Ducks would win. All right. My voice is shot, but I'm going to get through these chats before I sign out. I'll try to look up the Blackhawks origin question. Kreider, yep. That ended up being Terry. Bad turnover by Thompson. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how that's not a penalty. Maybe I'm just making things up. I don't know. Yep. No. Yep. Sorry, Bills Mafia and Sabres fans alike. Well, oh, you mean the power play goal that tied it? Yeah, he tripped. Yeah, that was a backbreaker. Yeah. Just a dumb penalty trying to get the puck. It just was bad timing. It just, one of those things. Yeah, sorry, Sabre fans. All right, I caught up on so what were we talking about? Blackhawks origin, name origin. And it actually, they used to spell it two words, black one word, Hawks second word. Then finally somebody looked up the copyright filing or whatever and found out it was all one word. All right, they say, yeah, so it was an Army division. That's what I thought. Blackhawks were named in 1926 by their first owner, Frederick McLaughlin, in honor of U.S. Army's 86th Infantry Division, known as the Black Hawk Division, which he served in during World War I. That division in turn was named after Black Hawk, 2 words, a Native American leader of the Sauk Nation. Sauk Nation? Okay, according to Wikipedia. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, the team was originally called 2 words Blackhawks until the 80s when it was shortened to Blackhawks. Yeah, because that's how it had been copyrighted. And they didn't know. So, yeah, who was Chief Blackhawk? So, I guess it was also after a Native American, like an actual just one chief. Not a nation. The nation was Sauk, S-A-U-K. So, I thought it was military, but I guess originally it is originally a Native American chief. All right, just turning off the ring light. Just about set to wrap it up. Well, sorry, Sabres fans. We'll get the next one, hopefully. Here's what's coming up tomorrow. We got women's basketball. No chance for hockey. Tuesday, Thursday, we'll have doubleheaders in hockey, though. Hurricanes, Canadians, Ducks, Canucks. Thursday, Blue Jackets, Canadians, and Oilers, Golden Knights. Yeah, this is going to be the last Buffalo game for a little bit, though, because some of their games I don't have access to. And Friday, I'm going to do the Canadians game at 6, I think, instead, because they're playing the Kraken. I don't know. I'll have to see what my schedule looks like that day. Maybe I'll do the Sabres instead. All right. Yeah, we're good on men's college basketball. Here's the visualizer on the game winner. So, yeah, Thompson's going to get it, and he just gets it taken away by Terry. They go in, and he goes backhand under the bar. Actually, maybe off the bar. Man, Lyon did a heck of a job. He did not set the 11 straight road win record or equal it. So he's still in like the top 5 because there's a bunch of ties for 11 and 10. Terry, of course, 2 goals. He's the number 1 star. Granlund, a goal. He's the 2nd star. Benson with a goal and assist. He's the 3rd star. Yeah, so unfortunately, I'm not going to have Buffalo for a little bit. Monday, I don't get Senators Rangers. It's on NHL Network. Tuesday, doing Canes Canadians. I don't know when Buffalo's playing that night, if they are. Yeah, I wanted to do Oilers Mammoth, but we got to do Ducks Canucks because I want to do the doubleheader. Looks like the Sabres are off Tuesday. Oh, yeah. Wednesday they play. It's on TNT, True TV, and HBO Max, so I don't get that. We will get HBO Max for once the playoffs start. Wednesday, I'm going to just take the night off. I don't feel like doing Rangers Leafs. Thursday, Canadians again against the Blue Jackets. So the Bills, the Sabres are probably off. Instead of Kings Canucks, we'll do Oilers Golden Knights at 8:45. Friday, yep, Sabres play the Red Wings again. NHL Network, don't get it. Local blackout for the Blackhawks. So we'll do NCAA tournament that night. Then Saturday, I'll think about it, but Kraken games and Predator games do bad. I think I might prefer the 6 o'clock game so I can eat and then have a snack at the intermission. So we'll see. Yeah, but I probably will just do Canadians Predators. We'll see. I got to figure out my schedule. Next Sunday, if you want to hang out again. Let's see. Predators Lightning at 4. Canadians Hurricanes 4. Bruins Blue Jackets 4. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Neither of those two games. Don't get the Hawks anyways. They're on NHL Network. So I'm just going to have to pick between Canadians Hurricanes and Stars Flyers. Probably going to do Canadians Hurricanes. I don't know. Trying to find a next Sabres game, but I think it's going to be a while. Looks like it'll be next Tuesday. Oh, no. Canadians Lightning or Islanders Sabres. Well, I think we may have to get to Buffalo that night. Sorry, Canadians fans, but we're doing plenty of Canadians games. I think I'd like to see Schaefer. That's going to be a big game. All right, March 31st. So 9 days from now will be the next Sabres game. I apologize. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, no, I know it's not that. Yeah, I know. That's funny, though. Yeah. Well, I hadn't watched a lot of WNBA. I had been to a Lynx game, I think, in the 90s, back when the league started, but WNBA got me back into it. I did it for the channel. Was just going to do Sky games and whatever was available over the air, like CBS and ABC, and I ended up buying the package because it was only $35 for the year. So WNBA got me 600 subs, so I'll definitely be doing those games again in May. Yeah, thanks, Dan. I know it's late. Thanks for being here. Dude, I don't know. I agree, Robert. I thought it should have been a penalty. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, everybody in the comments. Appreciate the kind words. Appreciate you all being here. Thanks for supporting my channel. We had a great turnout tonight. That's going to do it. I'm going to save my voice. Hope to see you soon. If it's only for hockey, I understand. We'll be back Tuesday and Thursday and Saturday for hockey every other day. If you're only here for the Sabres, I get it too. I'll bring you that game against the Islanders Tuesday, March 31st. 2 games aren't on for me, and 1, maybe I'll do the Kraken, but I'm leaning more towards the Canadians that night. All right, Sinbin Stream signing out. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Have a great week. I hope you have a terrific Monday. Hope to see you soon, if not in the next one. Until then, take care. Be well. Sinbin Stream saying good night and goodbye.